Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghu here. In this class, we will discuss about pie charts. In our previous classes, we already discussed about many of the charts, bar plots, scatter plots. This is a continuation class. We use the concepts which we already discussed in our previous classes. Please follow our playlist from the beginning so that you will have a better understanding of the complete Python for data science. The link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Coming to today's class, let's take an example and understand what pie charts means. Pie charts are used to represent the numeric proportions in a circle. So anyhow, you don't understand like this. Let's take an example and understand. In our example, we are taking department CSE, ECE, Mechanical, Civil and EEE and IT. These are the departments which we have, and the number of students count in these departments are 900, 600, 200, 150, 100 and 150. This is how the students count is there in each department. So if you want to represent the numeric proportions, means out of this total number of students means sum of all these values, what is the percentage of students that are present in CSE, student proportions, numeric proportions represented in a circle. That is how we use this pie chart. So 600, what is the percentage of the students that are, means out of total, how many students are present in, means we are taking the proportion, means percentages are taken. So this is how, if you want to consider this pie chart, if you want to draw this pie chart, we use the function called pi in matplotlib.pyplot. In the matplotlib.pyplot, we are having a function called pi. So this is the function which we use to construct the pie charts, and these are the list of parameters that are present in the pie charts. We will understand one by one in our examples. Okay, so this is how our pie charts looks like. So CSE, this is the proportion, means out of, if you consider this as 100%, this circle as 100%, according to the percentage the area will be assigned. CSE is given blue color and this is assigned some area. This area is given according to the percentage of the value. Based on that, this area will be given. EC is given, so less number of students is given less area, and more number of students is given more area. This is how pie charts will be constructed. And coming to our plt.py of students count, this students count is taken and labels is equal to department. So these are the departments, these are the values are considered for labels. Labels means CSE, IT, EEE, Civil, and this is how the labels are considered. Which labels we have to consider, that is we have to mention as labels is equal to, if it is a list, you provide it as a list. Sorry. Coming to that, so how this pie chart is constructed, take the x-axis, if you consider this as x-axis, from this on the anti-clockwise direction it is going to construct the pie chart. On the anti-clockwise direction, CSE, next one is EEE, next one is Mechanical, next one is Civil, next one is EEE, and next one is IT. CSE, ECE, Mechanical, Civil, EEE and IT on the anti-clockwise direction from the x-axis. If you want to, one of the parameter, start angle parameter, where you have to start, that angle can be provided. Start angle is equal to 45. If you give that parameter, start angle is equal to 45, see, if you consider this as x-axis, 45 degrees, from here onwards our chart going to start its construction. So that is what start angle means. Now coming to the next one, shadow, explode and color parameters. Shadow, explode and color parameters. If you mention this shadow is equal to true, see, shadow is equal to true. See, if you observe this, there is a shadow here. Some shadow is shown here. This shadow will be represented if you give this shadow is equal to true. Explode is equal to, if you want to explode your pie chart, explode means it is exploding here. So how much it has to explode, that can be given in the numeric values 0.2. If you mention it as 0.1, this explosion will be less. See, the gap between these two will be less. If you give it as 0.3, it will explode a much in between. That is how we will give some parameters to explode. So here, see here we have mentioned 0.0, that's why it is not exploding much here. It's already almost only shadow is visible, there is no gap between that. So this is how we will use the explode option, shadow option and labels option. Labels option, we already know which labels we have to. Color parameters can also be given using the color, it is not shown here. Okay, coming to the next one, auto PCT option. So these are the parameters. Let's take a look at the function, explode, labels, colors. We can give the list of colors also. We can assign those colors. Those colors will be applied to our pie chart. Okay, auto PCT option will be, if you want to, means the percentage values can be mentioned. See here, with this auto PCT option, it will take one by one. It will take the first one, percentage is considered, automatically it will consider the percentage. That value is taken into a variable called, we have mentioned a lambda, means a function, means this lambda functions are considered. In this lambda function, the value, the first value is considered into the PCT and it is sent to this here, and it is changing into a format. We have mentioned the format here. You can call another function, you can make the function, you can call different function, and in that function has to return the format, then it will be placed here. So 42.86% of students are CSE students, ECE students 28.57%, means we have formatted that. For that we will use the parameter called auto PCT. Okay. So next one, coming to the next one, wedge properties and text properties. So take a look at the documentation, wedge properties and wedge props, and see wedge props, text props. So remaining all, see, explaining all the things are not possible. So our intention is to give you an idea about this pie chart, so that you can, according to your requirement, you go deep into the documentation and you can find the requirements, find the functions or methods that are required for your requirement. According to that, you have to check the documentation and apply the methods that are present in this documentation. So wedge properties is equal to line width is equal to 3, color is equal to edge color is equal to green, and text properties is given red color. This is how we will apply the wedge and text properties. See, the text is given CSE red color, and the wedge properties, these wedge properties, the line width is given as a increased the line width, that's why it's visible very thick, and the color of the line is given as a green color. This is how we can apply wedge and text properties. Coming to the next one, pie function return and how to create a legend from this pie chart. And one more thing is, what are the values that are returned from the pie function. The values that are returned from the pie function is, it is going to return 3 different objects: wedges, text and auto text. Auto text option will work only if you are having the auto PCT option available. Auto text is dependent on the auto PCT text is considered as if auto PCT value is available, then only auto text will be auto text objects will be applied, otherwise it won't apply. Otherwise, if auto PCT is not there, these two will be returned, patches and text will be returned. And why we are explaining this means, if you want to apply different methods that are present in these objects, take the wedges, the objects, the methods present in that, and you can modify according to that also. The same thing we discussed in our previous classes also, in our previous functions. So that's why in this also we are having, so if you go for this instance, and some of the methods will be there, according to that methods you can modify the wedges, you can modify the text. This is one option. Another option is we can use see here, we are using the legend function, we are using the set p option, we are taking the text object. See, wedges comma text are taken, text objects are taken, and size is given as 20, weight is equal to bold. This is one of the way to we can modify the text and text, and you can go to the methods that are present in the text object and you can modify that. Either way you can do that. So this is the point you have to understand. That's why the color is see, this is bold color, and we have given size is equal to 20. Text size are given. The same way auto text size, if you want to change the auto text size and all those things, if you have the auto PCT option available, then auto text will become, and you can use the set p operation and you can modify according to that. If you want to define the legends, this pie function is returning wedges. Wedges are considered here, comma departments. The legend is constructed based on the wedges and departments. Departments is our variable. So for blue function you have to give CSE, for orange you have to give ECE. In order to construct that, these objects will be helpful. Hope you understand the concepts of pie chart. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.